This is Kristen Welcome, and tonight I'm here with the Colorado band Fist Fight. How are you guys doing this evening?
Fantastic. This is Dustin. I'm vocalist.
Oh, yeah, we're doing pretty good. This is John.
Awesome, guys. It's just a great time to get a chance to talk to you guys, follow up with you. So you've had a pretty interesting year in 2018.
Yeah, we actually released our new album, Notebook Full of Hate, and yeah, we're pretty excited about that.
Definitely. So tell me how Fist Fight came together, how long you've been a band.
John and Nick started putting it together.
Back in 2011, we kind of formed. Yeah, Dustin's got some good stories about this, but
yeah, John didn't want me in the band. He was trying to have another singer, but he got voted out. Here I am. Hi.
Here you are.
7 years later. That is not a true story, by the way.
I've been in bands with John since 2005. Yeah, 5.
Mhm. So yeah, we formed in 2011. We got some really good guys here in town, and we've been rocking ever since.
Awesome. You just mentioned Notebook Full of Hate, so you released that in 2018. Tell me a little bit more about the album.
It's full of ballads and happy little kitties in boxes.
It's a fun album. It's a lot of aggression and it's a lot of fun. It makes people move for sure.
You know, we're a bunch of goofballs, and we got to put something together and kind of get some aggression out. Because when I'm playing, I'm like, volume 10, but I kind of back off. I'm pretty mellow during the day.
So,
Batman, my alter ego.
Batman. So, beside your secret music release, Kitties in Little Boxes, what's one of your favorite songs off the album?
Well, I know one of my favorites, this is John, is In This Life, and Dustin wrote that at one of his buddy's funerals, and you know, it really explains a lot.
Yeah, I wrote the hook on the back of the memorial paper, and I had to split because the song was coming. I had to write it. So I got home and I threw the hook in there, and then I started playing this little guitar part that isn't anything that's on the album, but I just started playing it to try to get a melody going. I wrote the whole song in 6 minutes.
And then we put some tunes to it, and it's a pretty badass song now.
And when I brought the words, these guys already had a tune brewing, and it just came around. It's good.
What are some of the themes that you guys explore? I know from reading some reviews, from listening to the song, it sounds like a lot of things from everyday life, some of the struggles that you guys have been through.
Yeah, I guess what you call it, like blue collar metal, I guess. You know, it's what we kind of call it. And yeah, it's definitely life experience and how things can go, you know.
Yeah, I deal with the public every day. Sometimes it's a challenge, but it's always, I write a lot of music out of it. I used to work at a storage joint, and that's a little rough. You know, people are storing their stuff and they roll in there drunk and they want to fight the guy that's just fixing stuff. That's kind of bad, but it makes for good songs. Probably pulled a couple lyrics out of that one.
Definitely. Like from any aspect of life, you know, there's always something that you can put into a song.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you think that your music has changed from your onset to where you are now?
I mean, it's changed a lot. We've pushed each other on this new album. You know, our first album, it was released. Aru Luster helped us on that one as well. You know, with the new one also. But we didn't really push ourselves too much on that one. It was more what we could do. With Notebook Full of Hate, it's like, well, you know, let's make that better. Let's push a little harder, a little faster, or it just making it a lot better and pushing ourselves to the fullest.
And I don't use auto-tune on this one. I took lessons on how to sing now. But it comes out. I get it across. I get the message across, I think.
So let's talk musical influences for a moment. Who are some of yours and why?
Corrosion of Conformity. I can't live without Vote with a Bullet. Deliverance, the whole album. I'd have to have that with me at all times. Actually, it's on my phone now, so it's with me all the time.
You know, I listen to a lot of like Soulfly, Lamb of God, you know, stuff like that. This is John again, and I don't know, it's a variety of music, and we
Hatebreed.
A lot of Hatebreed, a lot of Pantera. You know, we take a lot from everything.
I just listen to Hatebreed and COC. That's all. No, I listen to lots of stuff.
I could certainly hear those influences in there. So way back in the day, what made you guys say, I think I want to be in a metal band.
Slayer. Yeah, Chemical Warfare. I heard that and I was like, yeah, got to do that. I got to do that. I got to get some spikes and learn how to play the guitar.
I was more, Sepultura. I came from South America, Central and South America. And when I moved to the States, it was one of the albums that really pushed me to want to be in a metal band, and it just kind of stuck. So that's where I'm at today.
Awesome. So was it everything that you thought it would be? How has the ride been? Has it been much different? Has it been bumps in the road?
Way different. The scene is very hard to succeed in, I guess I would say these days. Where back in the day you have to buy a CD or an album. These days, you can just find it on the web for free. So it's definitely more harder than I thought it was going to be coming into it 20 some years ago. So
hey, we built a big family though, and our shows are killer because we don't, they're all fans, they're family. They come out and they hang with us. Like we'll go get a cheeseburger with them. We'll take all these people to the pizza place. Let's go get something. We'll haul them around. They're our crew now, so they get to haul equipment. Get those drums.
Definitely. I think people do enjoy that family experience. So talk to me about where you guys play and like, is it regional around Colorado? Have you toured all over the U.S.?
We've done some tours. We've gone south and a little bit.
Mexico. We got clear out to the border. We played in El Paso. That's right on the.
Yeah, we like Texas, New Mexico, Arizona. Colorado Springs,
Chicago.
Yeah, we went out to Chicago, and it was. We do our tours, but we're do-it-yourself kind of band, and we just got the funds have to come from our pockets and not a corporate company. So getting out to those further towns that we really want to reach has been a challenge, but 2019 looks like it might be possible.
Yeah, we got an open invite to go out and play in Tampa, Florida for Bubba the Love Sponge. He's got a stage out there. So they invited us, and we got to figure out how to get out there now. So.
Awesome. Well, you guys did mention that it is more challenging now with being able to make money because music is all over social media. It's easy to download. So what other kinds of things are you guys doing to kind of propel your band forward? Are you doing anything special with merchandise, with videos?
Yes, and yes. Merchandise is one of our big things. We have some really good-looking clothing, and a lot of people love it. The CD is getting a lot of streams right now.
Yeah, we made some bucks. Made our first amount of money on streams. Yeah.
But our shows, they pay a lot. We're doing a lot of marketing. We have a new PR director, Groovy out of Denver.
Going to NAMM.
Yeah, he's the band's traveling out to NAMM doing some things. We got a lot in store. So
you talked to me about being very DIY. How far does that go? Do you also do your own production, or do you have a record label that you're on?
I'm going to bring Nick. He's my other guitarist in on this one. This is Nick. Say hi, Nick.
Hi, Nick.
He's going to tell you a little bit about that.
We're pretty much starting our own record label just for us, and we're self-produced. So
we did have a Rue Luster from El Nino, help, with some of the songs and the mixing and stuff like that. And Nick, he actually did a lot of the work out of his own studio. It is what it is. What is it?
Power Slop Records.
Power Slop Records, I guess, is the name that they're going with.
Yeah, they asked us what we sounded like one time, and Nick says, we're Power Slop. And I said, I keep it. I'm putting it on a shirt. I love it.
That's awesome. Is there plans to also work on releasing other bands' albums as well? Where does it end with the production?
As of right now, we're just doing it for ourselves.
Yeah, we're trying to get, a Fist Fight out there as a more well-known name, and once that happens, then we can kind of branch out in that direction.
I'm signing everybody. Everybody's making some money.
Well, you did mention that you hope to go all the way to Florida. So talk to me about what else is going on in 2019 now. It's a new year, so what kind of plans do you guys have coming up for the next few months?
Well, we release our new Fist Fight beer here on Saturday, actually. We're doing it out of Black Sky Brewery here in Denver. We got some videos coming up, from the new album. We're going to have a couple full videos, maybe a couple more lyrical videos, and we're working on sponsors and stuff. I'm fortunate enough to be working with EMGs and X5 and companies like that right now. So we know we're working on guitar sponsors and things like that. But there's a lot to do this year.
So can you give us any sneak previews on any of the videos that you're working on?
I want to. I want to, but I got to keep a hush hush on this one for just a little bit longer. But it is coming out soon, and we will be announcing it very, very soon.
So where would your fans keep track of the things that are coming on with you guys? I mean, obviously, I know you got Facebook. Where can we follow up with you?
If you go anywhere, just look up Fist Fight Band, and it'll bring you to everything. If you go to www.fistfight.biz, it'll take you everywhere where we are. Fist Fight. On Twitter. We're on everything. If you want to buy a CD, go to the fistfight.biz, and you can get our tracks from there, download them and stuff. So
tell me, are there any plans for tour dates or show dates coming up here in the next few months that we should stay on the lookout for?
Yes, we're trying to get back out of the state. Like I said, the bandmates, they're going out to California to go out to NAMM and seeing what trouble we can find out there. And then, we definitely plan on hitting the road this year. And, we haven't had a lot of injuries like we did last year with the band, where most of us, one of us almost died in a car wreck. So this year we're going to have to push out on the road a little bit harder. So.
Yeah, none of us are hurt. Nobody has a bandage as of today. Where's some wood?
We had 3 bandmates last year have major surgery.
That's crazy. You mentioned that someone was in a car accident or something happened.
Yes, yeah, there was a pretty bad wreck where Adrian he was almost taken from us, our bass player. So we're very fortunate to have him here still with us.
Most definitely. You just mentioned that you guys are heading out to NAMM in California. So talk to me a little bit about that.
Let's see. I'm going to hand you back over to Nick because I think he's the one that's going out there. And it's Carlos Pagan's going to hook us up with try to get some passes to some after party. But I'll let Nick explain some stuff.
Me and Adrian, the bass player, going out to NAMM just to mix it up. First time for us going out there. So see if it can happen, get some connects, try and book some shows for next year's NAMM even, and just seeing what it's all about.
And you guys mentioned an after party and something about looking for trouble. What's all that about?
Yeah, Adrian's trying to find out what's going on with it, but our buddy that's in the Medina Grooves, he lives out there in California, and he's going to NAMM, and he's got some good sponsors there and stuff. So I think they're going to be doing a big after party for Schecter maybe, but I know it's in the works.
Awesome. Sounds good. Is there anything else that I haven't talked to you guys about this evening? Anything else that you want to share with us?
Oh,
new merch coming.
Oh, yeah, new merch.
Oh, I'm working on some hats that are gangster. They're badass. I mean, dude, they're bad.
So we got new merch coming out. We'll definitely have those on the websites and stuff. And hit us up if you want them. Hit us up if you want a CD. Again, we're doing our beer release this Saturday in Denver. So if you are in Denver, if you're hearing this, then come on out to the Black Sky Brewery and see us perform and have our beer released. Keep an eye out for us coming into your town this year on a tour. And I don't know, we covered a lot.
Buy a T-shirt.
Definitely. Well, you guys just mentioned merch. What are some of the cool things that people can get that you are putting out soon or that you have up there right now for sale?
Hoodies.
Yeah, hoodies. I mean,
we can't keep them in stock, man. The hoodies go out quick. We got some like tattoo style hoodies that are like pretty gangster on the front. They got the arcs and stuff, and then we got some that are traditional with a zipper, the zip ups. And we sell them all. Like they just buy them up.
We even sold hoodies in Arizona.
Yeah, we sold stuff. You don't need hoodies there. I was taking stuff off over there. It's horrible.
If we can sell our hoodies there, we can sell them anywhere.
It was horribly hot, and I'm a sissy.
But we still sold hoodies.
Oh, yeah. Good. I could sell hoodies anywhere.
Well, to anybody that's listening, check out the beer they're bringing out, check out the merchandise, and, of course, check out the music. It's been a pleasure talking with you guys this evening.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. With that, you guys have a wonderful evening.
Thank you guys.
Happy night.